Good morning. Welcome back to another Monday Meditation Mindfulness Moment. I am Amira. I am the Minister of Justice and Witness at Clackamas United Church of Christ in Milwaukee, Oregon. And every Monday I like to do a little bit of mindfulness meditation, conversation about life in the world, and more importantly, just about within and self-love. I am a mindfulness educator and I love justice and all things compassion and realness. So welcome. Today I want to do things a little bit different. I want to start off with meditation. So if you'd like to join, find yourself in a comfortable position, preferably feet planted on the floor, palms up, resting on your lap. Making sure that you have no tension in your face or in your shoulders. Relaxing the body. If you need to lay down for whatever reason, that's okay. And if you fall asleep, it's okay. It's totally normal. We like to keep our spine straight typically because we want to stay awake. But some people aren't able to sit upright, and that's totally okay. Meditation is not a one-size-fits-all. When you learn how to meditate, you have to figure out what works for you. This is one of the ways that meditation can work for some people. Usually I do guided meditation when I'm doing these. And some people like guided, some people like just silence, some people like guided with a little bit of silence in between. And that's a little bit of a mixture of what I do. I do guided, but I do have moments of silence where there'll be a couple seconds of a pause. The main thing that I want to articulate is that when you're meditating, when your mind starts to wander, allow yourself to focus on your breath. Okay? It's the only thing or rule you got to focus on when your mind starts to wander. It's totally normal. Just grab its attention and go back to your breath. All right, let's start with a couple deep breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time. Just allow yourself to rest into your body, releasing any tension. You can have your eyes open or closed, whatever you want to do. And we're just focusing on our breath. We're not judging any thoughts that may come up. We're just going to acknowledge them. No worries. Focus back on your breath. During today's conversation, I wanted to talk about the holidays. Holidays can be very stressful and emotional for many different reasons. There's past trauma, or just past memories, maybe because COVID. This is for people that are struggling right now with the holidays coming, with the things that are happening in the world. I just want to give you some extra love today. Do not forget to breathe. Sometimes when we're talking about uncomfortable things, we freeze up and we hold our breath. If there's things that are coming up for you, just let's ride it out together. It's okay to have emotion. It's It's okay to sit with discomfort. We are here together. And as we're sitting here breathing, those of you who need a little extra love, what do you need right now? Just bring that to the forefront of your mind. Is it a hug? Conversation? What do you need right now? Making sure to relax your shoulders. Whatever it is that you need, if you're able to get that for yourself, let's think of ways that you can make that happen. And if you're unable to get those things, how can we turn it inward into self-love? What can you do for yourself today that will give you self-love? It doesn't have to be a grand ordeal, just a little nugget of something you can do for yourself. Let's go ahead and deepen our breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, last time in through the nose. This time roll your shoulders back. Okay, so let's get into the holidays. Holiday blues, depression, anxiety, sadness. It's a thing. And with a pandemic and with Black Lives Matter movement, with the election just happening, we are at December 2020. It's rough right now. It's scary. It's sad. It's depressing. And what I want to offer goes back to self-love. That cheesy little thing that I love and adore. You best believe in all situations, if self-love is taken on as a job, you will find your way. Guaranteed, hands down. So one of the things that I want to say is first thing that we need to do as people is figure out our self-love language. What makes you feel amazing? Hopefully it's not too much materialistic stuff. But what makes you truly feel in your heart, just like what makes you feel good? You know, what truly makes you feel good? And you should know off the top of your head, what is your self-love language? What do you need when you just really have that hard day, that heartache, that hard situation? What is that calm that you could do? Something healthy, preferably too. Something attainable, something reachable. figure out your self-love language is number one, if you're taking notes. The other thing I suggest is knowing and calling on your allies. I had a friend who is more of a Facebook friend message me a week ago just saying, having a hard time. It's the holidays. I said, I don't have a lot of time, like physical time, but what do you need from me? And they said, just to be able to articulate how I'm feeling and know someone out there is listening to me. And I'm like, I got you. Okay, find an ally. Know who your allies are. Pre-plan the holidays. If you're someone who you know around the holidays, this is a rough time for you, pre-plan. You know, when I was working with adults with abilities, some of them really struggled during the holidays, but some of them were not able to verbally, they had more behaviors and weren't able to verbally really tell you what's happening. But when you get to know someone, you know, you read their file, you see how they are, we begin to pre-plan. We know this person struggles during the holiday. So you pre-plan a schedule, you pre-plan something, things, events. Maybe you need time, maybe you need to schedule a buddy visit. Pre-plan your holiday, or even if it's not a holiday, it's a birthday of someone you love, or that you're no longer with or see, or they passed. Just pre-plan something, an event, something that will make you feel good or honor something, honor yourself. And then I think this is like almost most important, is being okay with emotion. Being okay with needing to cry. Instead of trying to avoid it. Oh gosh, the holidays are coming. I know my mood's going to be this and that, whatever. You know, it's that thought process, that thing that made me decide to have this as a career, because I realized the power of my own thoughts. And once I had the awareness that a lot of my pain and suffering was coming from what I was telling myself about my circumstances. I was saying some pretty gnarly, mean things. So really understanding and feeling okay with sitting with discomfort, watching your thoughts, turning inward to self-love, planning ahead when difficult situations are about to be here and be approached. Let's do a little hug right now. So take your right hand, put it under your arm, and take your left hand and it really does feel like a hug, right? I did not make this up. I saw it on a YouTube video, probably about a year and a half ago. Life is hard. Feelings suck. They really do. And when you don't know how to process them and deal with them, they suck even more. I promise you, learning and developing that muscle to be okay with your emotion is like one of the best gifts you can give yourself. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to sit with emotion. It's okay. It's okay. The key is not reacting in a way that's going to harm yourself or someone else. And that includes what you say to yourself and your thoughts. Again, I love feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know if these tips help you. I'm wishing you a very, very blessed ending to this year. And I hope the peace of mind of knowing that whatever happens, we have our breath. We have the moment we're in right now. We get to decide how we want to move through life. We get to decide the type of joy we want to have or not have. I love you guys, and I appreciate you for joining me.